So I didn't realize this until I was looking at the Twitter comment section. People are really ticked off at Jermaine Burton for this. So Jermaine Burton caught a touchdown today. By the way, Jermaine Burton had a fantastic day. Not just catching touchdowns from Jake Brown, he also caught a great pass from Joe Burrow. But apparently people are really ticked off at Jermaine Burton for doing this. Let me play the video and then we're going to talk about it. So here's the video right here. Jermaine Burton is going to catch a touchdown from Jake Browning, and he on the play he beats Tycen Anderson. Now Tycen Anderson tries to rip the ball out, he fails to rip the ball out. So then Jermaine Burton throws the ball straight into the face of Tycen Anderson. Now during the season, right? This is practice obviously, but during the season, that right there is a 15-yard penalty. That's called taunting. You are not allowed to do that. If the defender tries to rip the ball out and, whatever, you throw the ball in his face, that's a 15-yard penalty. Now, obviously, it would be added on to the kickoff, but let's say this was if this wasn't a touchdown, he caught the ball to the 1-yard line, we would have gotten the 15-yard penalty and been back to the 16. So, I understand, that perspective of, hey, don't do stuff like that because, that's a 15-yard penalty and that could be detrimental in the game, right? But I don't know. I just feel like Jermaine Burton at this point, man, he's fired up. And when I see this type of stuff, again, I know in the game you can't do it. I see it more as is that not sportsmanship? Maybe. But I see it as a competitor. I see it as two competitors going for that football. He's trying to rip that ball away from him. And he's like, nah. You're not going to get that ball from me. That's how I saw it. And honestly, I'm all for the energy of Jermaine Burton having an absolute blow-up season. Because I think he's going to have a fantastic season. So, Evan McPherson with some depth insight on changes he made mechanic and conditioning. Okay, listen, kick the ball. No, I'm just kidding. He's actually had a pretty good off season so far too. He's had a pretty good training camp. So I shared this earlier today. Shout out to Trags on Twitter for posting this. Bro, there is no way Jamar Chase is a real person. There's no way. So he catches his touchdown, right? And you can see, first off, this is pass interference. Jordan Battle. This is something that we need to make sure we don't do during the season again, because look at this. He holds his right arm down, which again is a PI call. Chase still catches it. I know this is practice, okay? But how many receivers catching a touchdown pass when their right arm is being held back by the safety and they still catch it with their left hand? Non-dominant hand, by the way. This is his non-dominant hand he's catching this ball with when, again, his arm is being held back by the safety. Absolutely love him. So this is the play I just showed you guys. The Tycen Anderson. Let's watch it one more time for craps and giggles. But again, like I said, I just see this as a competitor. The two competitors going for the ball. He wins. He's like, yeah, take the ball. Which, again, Geno Stone knocks the ball down from Chase Brown last second. Late pass from Joe Burrow. Lord, I could not speak today. Okay, so this is a really wild angle. But if we look at this, it's right here in the end zone. So Chase Brown goes up to catch the football. And Geno Stone's going to come in and rip it out. Which we have seen this a couple times in practice so far. So great job by Geno Stone right there. Dax Hill with a little thump on tight end Mike Gesicki in Friday's sevens. Okay. So Mike Gesicki catches the ball. Oh! Okay, hold up. Watch it smash. Gronk smash it, baby. Bro, listen, Mike Gesicki's a big guy. Okay, he's a big guy, and he just got pushed back a good amount on that play. I mean, bro got pushed back. Anyway, Lucas Patrick limping off the field. Yeah, he has a calf injury, apparently. Which, he's our starting right guard, guys. He's our starting right guard. Please, For the love of everything, Cincy, pick up another guard. Please, pick up another guard. Alright, T. Higgins at practice on Friday after obviously having the heat issues on Thursday. So, let's go up to Trags, who I put to my community tab too. But let's just read this here and give our initial thoughts and opinions. Red zone day. Burrow to chase for one-hand touchdown toe grab. Looked at that. DJ Turner had a great day breaking up passes for T. Higgins in the back corner of the end zone. Dax Hill returned and was on the first team defense. Nice. Jake Browning with a touchdown toss to spirited Jermaine Burton flipped the ball to Tycen Anderson after the defense tried to strip the ball. Not quite as hot as hot of a day as Breeze helped. Lucas Patrick limped off the field early in the 11s that after a apparent lower leg tweak, which we now know is a calf injury. Miles Murphy and Josh Newton were back on the field after leaving practice early on Thursday. A lot less hot. Evan McPherson working on straightening his kicks this season. Nailed the walk-off 52-yard field goal at the end of practice. McPherson said after practice he tweaked his left ankle on a bad slip in spring, but is totally fine now. He also focused on stretching more before practice and games to improve conditioning. Wait, what? In the spring, he messed up his ankle, but now he's good. Bro, stop getting hurt. I mean, like, listen, that's a very stupid take. By the way, that's a very stupid take. But like, bro, let me be stupid. Stop getting hurt. You can't prevent injuries, but like, that's frustrating. That's very frustrating. Like, no. Day off Saturday before Shell practice on Sunday. Yeah. Just stop getting hurt. I'm joking, by the way. You can't prevent injuries, so. I mean, you can prevent them, but you can't stop them. That's what I meant to say. Man. Good day, guys. It's a good day. God bless everyone. Peace out, guys.